still have lots of work to do, like the silk moth farm. It's going to be the death of me. I have mail. Great. Ugh. Great. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Let's get the important ones out of the way. 1, escort policy. 2, dear Empress Helen, due to the recent events, I will be strengthening our escort law that is already set in place. No foreign citizens may enter the Nether by themselves. They must reach out to an awake Netherian so they may be escorted. If no one from the Nether is around, they cannot enter. As well as strengthening our escort laws, I will be changing the toll amount, revoking the Lazium payment, and using emeralds only. Price will be the same set of 3. Master of coin. Alright. And Adventure Guild. The Adventurers Guild is open for registration. Alright. For these gas tiers. Perfect. And I presume this is everything else. Nether laws, overworld laws. This. And then where to store these. Why is there a shulker box here? Ah. Well, shulker box. Very helpful, and I presume this is also the ice sending. Perfect. Lovely. There. Why did I get a bunch of wool as well? Oh well. Place these here. Packed ice. And one from Rowena. And Cinesite, Amethyst, and Maeryn. Quite the amount. I don't understand where I got the enchanted apple from, but where did I put the master? Wise. Did I? I really need to keep Things more organized. Put that there. Ah. A knife. How nice. Why is it whenever I wake up, I get too much stuff? Place these into the pot. I'm running low on coarse flour.
Helen?
Yes.
Oh, you're cooking?
Is that such a surprise?
No.
I mean, everybody has their hobby.
Yeah. You've been gone a while.
Yes.
You missed my birthday.
That I did. I apologize.
You were fine. Show her the letter, Vincent.
It's in my office. Anyway, I've made correspondence with the High Vessel.
Mm-hmm.
They're pushing a new animal law forward, and I think that would obscure some trades that we set in place.
About the cows, yes.
Yes. They're now requiring to have a pretty big living space on top of overworld grass and a whole bunch of other requirements to have in a pen. I've made correspondence to try to set a date for you and I to appear in front of their court and talk about it, and it would lead on to bigger issues too. Probably not issues.
It may become
grass.
one.
It may.
Well, I kind of fixed it when you were gone. Hopefully. But...
Hopefully.
Listen, stalkers are unpredictable. So...
Stalkers?
Yes. Lucette sent a lengthy, very lengthy, rambled like apology letter to Apollo.
Apology letter? For what?
Mm-hmm.
She deemed their house arrest well, before this apology anyway. I think hypocritical would be the right word to use, but
so Apollo was inside castle walls the whole time, but she came to the Nocturna waypoint and requested a conversation with him, and so they had a conversation, and she basically said not nice things about you and your decision making.
I see.
Do you want me to put it bluntly?
I would prefer you put it bluntly rather than beat around the bush.
She called you tyrant.
Ah.
Not to mention, a lot of them were confused by the law that was passed to just solely go through Blackthorn. Like, they're not blocked off access into the realm. It's just
It is just Blackthorn.
here. Yes.
Blackthorn is the entrance instead of Nocturna. I don't see why that would be such an issue. It is not like foreigners are not allowed in the end whatsoever.
People, I guess, did not get a clear enough message, but
I presume
so. We can
so.
rectify it.
A tyrant. I'm unsure how to feel about that.
I mean, she was basically complaining about the fact that she couldn't see Apollo anymore because he was put on house arrest and she wasn't allowed to come into the castle walls. So. And need I remind you how they met? And what I warned him about with her.
Right. I begin to dislike this Lucette person more and more.
Yes. Well, I did accept a wine sale from them, which was rather hefty. They paid me 32 emerald blocks, Helen.
For wine.
Another issue. You don't know about this one. So
It's going in the book.
So, I know the knight captain in the Overworld. His name is Arlo.
Oh wait, I know about this one.
Oh, do you? Okay. Well, then, he wanted umbrella wood. So I escorted him through Blackthorn to get umbrella wood. Guess what I had to walk him past in order to get to the biome with umbrella wood?
Was it Nocturna?
It was the portal.
So, was that mean...
He tried to grab the waystone. I made him delete it. He came back later. I made Zack follow them. Zack made sure they went nowhere near it. I lied to him and told him it doesn't go to the overworld. So if him or Balefire, the overworld advisor, or any other overworlders try to come in here and go to Blackthorn and head straight for the portal, then...
Alright. What happened to covering up the portal? Was that never done?
No.
That is our first mistake then.
Alma had just finished building the arena for the trials, and they retired, and then they lost the trial, so then they were taking a break, and then I told them to get it done quicker as soon as Arlo saw it, and then they said it'd be done by Sunday.
Can maybe make it go quicker if we get the Zack. Maybe Sundew on it as well.
Perhaps. That is quite a bit to process.
Unfortunately, to circle back onto that, we need to settle on a date to talk with the High Vessel about this law.
Alright. I will speak to you on a later date about that. As for the items that have arrived in my mail from the Hive vessel, there is such thing as an adventurers guild now that all Indirians are. You were invited.
I made a deal with the owner of the Adventurers Guild to sell my wine there.
So that will be open to everyone, as well as the Nether has a new escort policy.
What? Oh yeah, I already know about that one.
Yes. Now it is emeralds rather than Thalassium.
Stupid.
The Overworld also removed their Thalassium entry.
Right.
Freaking yeah.
And we are in a position where it is harder for us to obtain emeralds.
The only way for us to even obtain them is through business and through their travel.
Please tax my winery.
How much? You still have yet to get me the documents.
Fuck, where are they? I have it. I know I have it. Hold on. Ender chest. Where is an ender chest?
Upstairs in my room.
I got one right in my inventory.
Cheats.
So I read this. I did not do this. This is my father. Do not be mad at me, please.
Ah. Is it too late to say I dislike reading?
You don't skim it. Just, yeah.
5%?
Mm-hmm.
Not sure if I can agree with that after hearing 32 emerald blocks.
We may have to up the tax.
Maybe I should start withholding from you two how much I actually make off the winery.
Perhaps. Turning a blind eye in terms of business practices.
I didn't do it. I didn't do it.
You said your father wrote this, correct?
Mm-hmm.
50 years. When was this written?
The date is in there when they signed on the last page.
— 2016. So if we were to go by this document, we would still be at 5%. Do you still want to continue with that 5%?
I mean, to me, it sounds like a pretty good deal, but if you want to give it to Vincent and he can amend it, Vincent might get mad at me if he reads it. I would like it back, though.
Yes. We will keep it at 5%. If it is what my mother signed upon, then it will be 5%.
Well, if you don't, we can change it, Helen. It doesn't have to be only 5%.
How much do you make now?
The winery gets a good amount of business every day, honestly.
How much on average?
Unless it's a bulk order, maybe around like 15 emeralds a day. I'm not exaggerating, by the way. Apollo does like to buy me out.
I would assume so with the amount of wine he's given me. 15 emeralds per day.
And plus, I also have a deal with the guilds where they pay me 50% of what they make, of whatever their sales are on the wine that they sell there. That wine is sold at the red wine, and the noir wine is sold at 3 emeralds apiece. The XP wine is sold at 4 emeralds a bottle. So plus with all the wine that I have and the sales that I make from there.
I do want to state 15 emeralds a day and making only 5% is not even an emerald.
Correct. I'm not sure how much we should charge in terms of taxes.
Means that we'll talk about it.
I suppose so, yeah. I was going to say if we had any other documentation or if the other realms had other documentation of how they're dealing with their taxation. I could maybe look into the Nethers. I think that's written into their laws.
Perhaps. Is it alright with you if Vincent handles the matter of the taxing? He is master of coin temporarily.
We do hope
That's
we can
fine.
find someone to fill these.
Yes. Though Violet, as of now, right now, she is not of age.
And stuck for another 2 years.
Right.
But serving. Which is a word sound, I apologize.
So, until then, we have nobody as our master of coin.
I believe in Vincent, he can do it.
Is that so? Then,
She has faith. I'll do the best that I can.
very well. Is that all the matters for now?
The funeral is Saturday.
Alright. And the next trial we still have to schedule.
We do.
Then it seems until we schedule the next trial, until the funeral, we should work on covering the portal.
I agree.
I can go check on the progress if you would like me to.
Progress?
If they've done anything.
Alright. I will think more on these matters. You two are dismissed. Thank you. Great. Lovely. Lovely. Wolfies and great. Great, great, great. Let's get this straight. So, we have Lucette believing I am a tyrant, disagreeing with the decisions I have made and choice for my brothers. A stalker, as Rowena had put it. Then we have the animals. And the animal policies now. Perhaps we could use the portal to our advantage at that rate. But would Mother be against it? This calls for a drink.
Like, what have you heard?
I heard she had called me a tyrant. And she expressed her disdain towards my decision making.
Fairly accurate. Though I wouldn't say she directly called you a tyrant. It was heavily implied, though. Not that that makes it better. After the trial, Lucette sent me some missive. Basically inviting me to go to the after party within the Nether. Obviously, I said I could not go for obvious reasons. And she started saying how it wasn't fair, how, you know, we shouldn't be doing this. She brought up some concerns for your mental state, I suppose, calling you paranoid. Not in those exact words, but definitely implied. She also said that being stuck here is a fate worse than death after I mentioned how myself and Chris Stark almost died. And then at that point, I kind of stopped replying to her as other people were messaging me and it got lost. But a lot of her main focus was how you have me and Chris Stark here on house arrest. And you could end up doing worse. Whatever that implied. After she requested to speak with me, I said I was available, but she is not able to enter the castle and I'm not able to leave it. So we spoke from the gate. She did not enter, I did not leave. And she asked me some questions regarding how we came to the decision, what it was like, if I agreed with it. She seemed to be wanting me to disagree with your decision, which I told her I would not, ever. At that point, then she was saying some things that were implying you sounding like a tyrant, as she did not fully understand the new rules put into place. And if I am entirely frank, at that point I did start tuning her out because I was very annoyed, to say the least, that she was speaking ill on you, but I was told to be kind. And after that, she sent me a 10-page letter apologizing for speaking ill, which you are welcome to read.
May I?
I do not have it on me, 1 second.
Oh, I see how she truly thinks of me. Not like it's too much.
You
Apollo, be honest. How do you feel about the house arrest?
It's not been the best of times. I've found myself very bored and lonely, as everyone is either at Blackthorn, or if there's people here, we can't really do much other than fish, which is so boring, but Chrisark has found a passion in it, kind of. But I understand why here. I can't say I wouldn't have done the same in your position.
I do hope you know this is only for your safety.
I do.
Well, being very blunt about it, I am unsure how I feel about Lucette.
Yes, I don't know if you are aware, but Rowena took me to Blackthorn to have a conversation with Lucette.
And how did that go?
It went alright. I do not plan to have any ill relations with people just yet. However, it was not a fun experience, to say the least. She was apologetic, which was good. But it was a very awkward situation. However, I've decided to be civil with her, as prior to this she has been a good friend.
Is Chrisark in his room?
More than likely.
Very well.
Be next.
Chrisark,
Huh?
your door is wide open.
Oh, I
That's a
forgot to close it.
safety risk.
It has come to my attention that you two are quite bored of being stuck here. I know Apollo for sure. I'm unsure of how you feel, Chrisark.
I do not understand.
He went insane yesterday, just so you're aware.
I still didn't call that and say.
Fishstark?
Fishstark?
We don't talk about
Fishstark
it.
and El Polo.
I would assume that's you.
I've been doing
Yeah.
a lot of fishing.
right? Even more the reason. As of Friday, I will cut you a deal. If
Mhm.
you are to avoid the Nether as we agreed upon, I will lift your house arrest. You
Alright.
would be allowed to traverse the end and the overworld, but you are still not allowed to enter the Nether.
What if we have a knight with us?
How did the funeral go? Though the general commander and a dragonborn such as Kristark, it is you who cannot survive in lava or fire.
Yes.
I do not wish for you to go out in such a way. That is why I still want to keep you both out of the Nether.
I mean, that's fine. I don't have a reason to go to the Nether.
Is that all right? Between
Mhm.
both of you.
Yeah. I can live with that.
You will still be able to see the other Netherians. You will just have to meet them in other places. However, they are still not allowed on castle grounds for now.
Mhm.
We will be having our funeral for our master and coin on Saturday. That is where the ban or restriction on Nocturna will be lifted. But for now, they are not allowed on castle grounds.
Okay.
Alright.
All right. And please, I may not require it, but perhaps I might, having a knight with you at all times.
Mhm.
I know Apollo
Yeah.
doesn't have much concern about that, as you have Zack.
Mhm.
Please be safe. I cannot reiterate that so many
We
times.
will.
Yep.
But for now, you will remain under house arrest until Friday. All right?
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Oh, actually, there's something else I need to tell you. It's as a brother. It's not important. Chris Stark made someone ask me out on a date, so I think you should really talk to him about
What?
that.
No, I didn't.
You did. You dared someone to.
What happened?
Played Truth or Dare last night
Yeah.
with a
Truth
bunch of
or
the end.
dare? With whom?
Marin, Rowena, Zack, Nixie, and I think that's everyone.
It was with Nixie, wasn't it? Either Nixie or Zack. Though I know Rowena has her eye on Zack, so my best bet would be Nixie.
Yeah, that's what it was.
Yes, it was Nixie.
Do you know when this date will be occurring?
No, not yet. It's like a friendship date, I think.
You think, Apollo?
Yes,
Are you sure?
Helen. I think so.
I don't like how he's hesitant.
Well, I wasn't before.
Then why are you hesitant now?
I don't know. Nixie was talking about romance books.
Would you like to sit down and talk about it?
What do you mean?
Because clearly, there are some things that may say otherwise.
What do you mean?
Go take a seat.
This is our family bonding moment.
Yes. How lovely. Well, care to explain
Explain what?
more of how this came to be?
Well, do you want to know, like, all the dares and truths that kind of led to the truth or dare being turned to that direction, or like?
I might as well.
Oh God. I really don't think you need to hear all of them. But you should ask Rowena what her and Zack did. That was crazy.
Pardon?
Yeah, they. It was apparently a scene from a play. I've read it.
A scene
wrote for
from
something.
a play. What play?
Yes. Rowena. They didn't say the name, but Rowena wrapped her arms around Zack's waist and said, I'll never let go of Zack.
Ah. Hmm. And this happened last night?
Last night, yeah.
Yeah, last night.
Alright. What else happened? Because I presume there's more.
Sundew had to send a pickup line to Rowena.
Rowena. Alright.
Marin had to hold her breath for 30 seconds. She almost died. She's a bit stupid.
Please do not kill the High Mage.
I didn't dare her to do that.
Who did?
I believe it was Sundew.
Alright.
Chris, what ones did you do?
I don't remember. It was last night.
Were you drinking? Why wouldn't
No,
you
I don't
remember?
drink. Because I choose to forget stuff.
Was it that bad?
Just cringe.
I got dared to kiss someone, so yeah.
Who'd you kiss?
I don't want to talk about it.
Marin.
Right.
Set off my wormhole as well.
Is this what happens when I let you guys?
I mean, we had nothing else to do other than fishing.
How lovely.
Yeah. But then it was the last, dare of the night, and Chris Dark asked Nixie. And apparently it wasn't even his question, but
I got help from someone
is
because
there?
I couldn't come up with one.
who helped you? Name and shame.
Marin?
Of course.
That makes sense. Sounds like an eventful night. I'm surprised none of you were drinking at that time.
We were.
Oh. So then it was just
Not all of us.
Chris Stark.
Well, Chris Dark was too high to.
Hi.
What?
Hi.
No, I wasn't.
Above. You were above. You were higher than all of us.
You
I
could have
promise.
described that better.
I could have.
You said
I
hi.
heard how it sounded after. I heard it. I heard it after I said
Hi.
it.
I was just high on the freaking.
He was above
sitting on
ground.
Above ground.
Yeah, he was perching.
Yes.
You could have said that instead of hi.
Yep, I'm realizing.
Perhaps we need to give you more grammar and vocabulary lessons.
Helen, I've spent the past few days mostly just staring at the ceiling. There's no books to read. I've been so bored.
Then you will have to talk to Nixie about that on your date.
Not.
You described it as a
friendship,
date. It is
That's
still
because she
a
asked me on a
date.
date, but friendship.
You called it a date still.
Yeah, because that's how it was asked to me.
Therefore, that is what it is.
Is that how that works?
You call it a date. Despite saying friendship, date, the word date is still in there.
It's pretty simple, Paul.
Why would you do this to me?
Hey, you brought up the truth of there.
What the heck? If I didn't tell Helen, I could have a worse reaction.
How lovely. I swear, what am I going to do with you two?
I'm actually innocent in this one.
And you think I'm the worst one in this situation?
I refuse to believe you were
Yeah.
innocent in some way.
I didn't say, and I didn't dare anyone to do anything bad.
Then what did you dare people to do?
I don't think dared. I don't think. No, I just gave people treats, I believe. Chris Dark asked who his favorite sibling was.
Don't answer that. Not in front of our faces.
Yeah, we don't need a repeat. Oh no, he answered it to me. We're gonna keep it that way though. And then I asked Zack
Less.
if there was a situation where me and Chris Dark were both down and he could only save one of us, who would he save? And he said Chris Dark.
Well, I see. I also wouldn't want to answer that kind of question.
Yeah, it took him a while.
Well, I must finish the silk moth farm. I
have to.
presume you do not want to come along.
Well, I kind of want to see where it is because I know they're good for XP.
It is a little
But
far. Not too far.
all I'm here is to get to leave the castle.
Would you want to? Alright.
Sister, can you come in?
I don't really want to go see Silk Moth Farm.
It's not
Yeah,
even
Leave
done.
the castle. How did I take damage?
Was your slow fall on?
Yeah.
You will need to fly for this.
Oh yeah.
Dear Lord, what am I going to do with these two? Come on. What? Where did Apollo go?
What? Is he not behind us?
Where did he drop? Did he drop? He dropped.
Ready?
Shit. Apollo? Shit, I can't see a thing. Apollo? Crud. Where am I? Is there a tree nearby? Come on. Need some sort of cover. Alright. Where am I? Great. Now I'm in the overworld. Who knows how far from any sort of civilization. Lovely. Thankfully, I have this. Apollo,
Yeah.
are you alright?
I'm
No
okay, I
injuries,
just went
nothing?
into the overworld. No, just eyes from the overworld.
Okay.
I think I have figured out the issue.
Scared me.
Sorry.
And I don't even have a totem on me.
Yeah, I didn't have one out when I fell.
I jumped after you.
Oh,
Sir.
why would you do that?
Why wouldn't I?
Would you expect me to go after you?
Exactly. If you fell into the overworld, Kristak would have no way of getting to you, just in case you were downed.
Hey, I'm always okay. I'm okay.
Alright. This time you're jumping first. If you drop,
Yes, that's mildly terrifying. There we go.
dear Lord.
That was kind of my fault.
Here. This is where it begins. I still have quite a lot to do. It extends all the way back here. So hopefully it's
I
a
see.
decent amount of space. Still have to do quite a bit of clearing.
Mm-hmm. lot of space for silk moths.
Yes, I plan to create a dome so the silk moths cannot escape.
Oh,
Then we will have our silk moth farm, and it should be relatively easy to manage as blossom berries are not too difficult to scavenge for.
mm,
I already have a few growing here, and not too far away I have my amber root farm.
you've been busy.
Well, yes. I mean, we can't constantly rely on the overworld for sugar. Plus,
True.
and sugar is less sweet than overworld sugar. Sometimes it tastes better depending on what you put it with.
Yeah, the overworld is very sweet.
A bit too sweet for my liking.
Mm.
Would you want to explore a little bit while you're here? Though I cannot say there's much to explore.
I'm weighing the pros and cons. I did almost die falling into
Yes, you did.
the first time that's happened in a while.
Not. Please do not let it happen again. And always have your totem on you.
I don't have it on me. Just
In
I'll
your
always have it out.
offhand.
I can do that.
Thank you.
Guitar goes, oh, you do have it out.
But I had mine out.
Yeah, because every time I see you fishing, you never have it out.
Because I'm fishing.
Fishing can be dangerous.
How am I gonna die to a fish? I'm not clumsy like you.
I'm not clumsy. I'm just
You're not clumsy.
bad.
Well, the only reason I went down was something out of my control.
Yeah. I've never gone down.
But you've popped totems.
Only like 4.
Why'd the
Yeah, that's
number
worse than
go
me.
up? Apollo,
I have no idea what you mean.
the number went
You
up.
said 4.
Yeah. It was always 4.
It was not always 4.
You sure?
Yes. Last I checked, you were on your 3rd totem.
No. It was definitely 4.
Yet you've popped 2 more. Apollo,
No. I've definitely not popped 2 more.
explain yourself.
I didn't do anything.
Apollo,
I hypothetically, allegedly, may or may not have wanted to see if I could survive jumping down from the tree.
was anyone with you?
If I say yes, will that make you feel better?
Tell me who.
So I was alone, actually.
Apollo Agnew.
Yeah, Helen.
Do not lie to me.
I was alone. Vincent and Rowena were awake. I believe Marin was as well. and they were out doing their own thing, and I got bored, and I was on the tree, and I was like, I reckon I could survive this. I
And
could
what
not.
was the fourth one?
I think that was Rowena. No, the third one was
Rowena?
Rowena giving me. Yeah, the Einstein.
The what?
She gave me wine, and it froze me to death.
Great.
I lived.
You did not, if you popped the totem.
The totem helped me live.
It did, yes. But otherwise, you would have not.
But with Rowena, it was Rowena, Zack, and Chris Stark around me. But Chris Stark said it was my fault.
I mean, you willingly took the drink, so.
I didn't know it would freeze me. I knew it would freeze me. I wouldn't have took it.
No
'Cause it was,
longer
like,
drink
the
that.
same day.
Do
Okay.
not. Is there anything else I should know in regards of possible dangers you have put yourself into? And do not think
I
for
don't
a
think so.
second to lie to me.
Oh yeah. Well, does it count if I gave them permission to do this?
What did you do?
So, I hit Vincent on like the shoulder, and he was like, "Don't." He was like, "I'll hit you back." And I said, "Do it." And he was like, "No, it'll kill you." I was like, "No, it's fine." And so he used his ability and punched me, and I was on half a heart.
And you said it was okay?
Yeah.
Apollo.
I wanted to see.
But why would you put yourself in harm's way?
I've been really bored, and there's nothing else to do in the castle.
But that does not mean you put yourself in harm's way.
I guess, but it's like the only thing I can do. Other than like stay in my room and do nothing.
Not even
Make a
cook?
fish.
I can't cook anymore because I've run out of Overworld materials.
You have plenty of end materials, no? You can cook with end materials. I do have cooking. I got more Overworld materials from Rowena that you could
I feel
use,
bad.
though. I have been using it quite a bit for Endirian cooking. Such as bubble tea. You're Stark?
Okay.
Ah, you get bubble tea.
Yes.
I don't know, it's like most of the stuff that I've been wanting to cook, like the pies, I need to make pie crust, and that need milk, and I don't have any milk.
Could you not use water?
No, it requires milk.
Well, when Friday comes, you may do such.
We're not able to go to Blackthorn, right?
What?
Not right now.
We're not able to go to Blackthorn, right?
Unless you wish for me to escort you there.
Oh no, I was just saying. Because like if people come to visit the end,
I don't like how your head snaps so quickly towards me. As I had said I would escort you there if you wanted to go.
I didn't know that was an option.
Would you want to go to Blackthorn now?
Is there anyone there? Is there?
oh, I don't know. I was just saying in general. Until house arrest is over. Like if we're with like say Zack or someone, and someone comes to visit the end,
I would
would we be able to
say
go?
it depends on whom.
Why?
2 people from the Overworld came the other day, and we were all hanging out in like the castle in Nocturne. Not the people from the Overworld, people from the end. Were hanging out in Nocturna, and then they all went to see Fifi and Amelia.
Fifi and
the Overworld
Amelia?
people. Yeah, they came to visit, and me and Chris Stark were left alone, and it really hit us then.
Who are these 2 people?
Fifi is
They're
a
just people from the
Vulkan, I believe. I met her at the coronation.
I see.
A very happy person. As for Amelia, I'm not fully certain, as I have not spoken to them. But I heard they are a baker, and they gave us sweets, like cupcakes and such.
I see. Would you 2 want to go to Blackthorn now?
I mean, I highly doubt there's anyone there.
I can ask Zack if he's in
Not
Blackthorn.
really. I mean, it
Do I
was just in
know?
general. It was whatever. I mean, I understand staying in house arrest. I'll just continue fishing if anything.
I don't think I want you to be fishing anymore.
Where is
I'm
your
fine.
helmet?
It's on. It's not appearing when I take damage.
Alright.
Helen, you were there yesterday. You should have seen what he was doing.
Oh my god.
Now
We
I'm
don't need to go into that.
concerned.
he was in the pond just being like, fish.
Oh, I wasn't.
Yes, you were. Rowena and Zack can attest.
Perhaps I should have made your house arrest shorter in time.
I don't know, I just want to go meet people.
Beat or meat?
Meet.
Ah,
The people in the end are cool, and like I can talk to them pretty much anytime. I want to meet new people though.
such as?
Last person I met that was new died.
And what person would that be?
Kane.
Ah. Well, would you 2 want to go to the overworld?
I mean, it's more just if people. I don't mind the house arrest until Friday, but if people come to like Blackthorn before
Yeah.
Friday just to like take a look, and we're with like Rowena, the Knights, or any of the other Vincent. I don't know. It's like I'd like to meet new people every now and then.
Oh,
What?
okay. Sure, I just sent me a message. She wants to know if I can spare her some time.
That is for you to decide. However, I may go rest soon. Sooner rather than later. I shall escort you 2 back to the castle. Come on.
Where's Krista?
He's already here by his pond.
Yeah, he was in the water. He was talking about how he didn't.
We
How he
don't need
didn't
to go
find
into
the
detail.
word to get grounded.
I'm not sure if I want to go into detail.
It was funny. But yeah, this is all we've been doing.
I made it.
Got a lot of fish in that barrel.
I could start making food with the fish. Would you want
Well,
me
you
to do
are more
that?
than welcome to. We have a lot.
Then I will need to get
I've been
myself
eating it
somewhere.
raw.
Why?
Just to see.
What will that do for you?
Boo.
Hello. Hello.
Hello.
Marin.
Hello, Marin.
Apollo.
Yo.
Hello.
How are you feeling?
My guy.
What's poppin'?
Good, how are you?
Don't mind me just bitching.
Wonderful.
So, I got a
Your
question.
Highness.
How come I can't take him to the Nether?
Because of the incident during the funeral.
Oh, yeah. Not even if I stuck, like, on his side, he couldn't leave for a second?
No.
Is Zack carried me the entire time?
No.
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I don't know about carrying you.
It is
Then we
not
really could get
Kristar that I am too worried about. It is you who is not
Went
fireproof.
down. Okay, yeah. That's
Well, that was
fair
something
point.
out of my control.
Withering effect
Yeah.
affects everyone. However, you are not fireproof.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a fair argument.
Therefore, if you're not allowed to go, Kristark is not allowed to go.
Well, he doesn't want to go.
So then it works out.
You know they were getting a little stir crazy in here the other day.
I am aware.
Absolutely not. Only Chris Stark, not me though.
Mm-hmm.
You have no evidence.
They
What was your
really
nickname
wanna be
again?
let out.
Apollo.
El Palo!
Yo, Paulo.
Empress, if I may.
Mm.
I know I'm not advisor, but I do want to give a suggestion. Keeping them cooped up in the castle, like I say, will make them a little stir crazy. You might risk them doing something drastic behind your back.
What
It
you
might be best to let some leeway with a company knight at all times. You can still ban them from the Nether, of course. I don't recommend going there even to myself.
Nether's mid.
But just so they can have a change of scenery before they decide to jump into the void willingly.
At least free reign of their kingdom.
I would never.
You did so earlier.
Legit
No,
fell
that
into
was
the
not
void.
willing.
He jumped into the void earlier.
I fucking... Just because I fell into the void and I don't have
We're still kind of jumping.
ways of
I
lifting up.
jumped after you without a totem.
No!
Helen!
Helen!
You know, there's this crazy thing called I have multiple totems on me. Wow.
I am not taking those. You
Yes,
may
you
take
are.
them.
Yeah, and you've popped 4
No.
totems.
You yes,
think
you
you need 'em
need
more.
them more. One, and
Well, no, 'cause
I
if
am
I only
not
have one
taking
totem, then I-
things from a goblin.
That is so fair. I actually don't know where they got this from.
Probably the goblin traders in the Nether.
I don't know. Rowena gave it to me. So.
Where do you
He
think she got
gave-
them from?
He gave
Wait,
No, not
Reinar?
Rowena,
Roinar. Werner
Yeah.
gave me a totem, and I can only presume it was from a goblin trader. Therefore, I do not use it.
Yeah, I would have to agree.
I know at least
He-
one of my totems is from a raid. But I don't know which
He-
one.
He begged us not to kill them when we were there, so.
Mm.
Okay, and I'm glad I didn't go because I would have killed him.
I was tempted. Instead, I just annoyed them. Rowena are not the goblins, so I stay far away from them.
Oh.
But speaking of house arrest, these two will no longer be under house arrest as of Friday.
You,
So-
you get one more full day.
One day too long.
It's fine.
But you are still not
Fish.
allowed to enter the Nether.
I know.
I do hope you will be sticking with them, Zack.
I kind of have to. I'm glued to his side.
My
Apologies.
favorite night. I said we should give him a pay rise.
Yeah, for putting up with you.
Yeah.
He agrees.
I will have to
That's
talk
exactly
to
the
Vincent
reason.
about that.
Or that-
Wait.
I do have to.
I do have one
told
question.
you.
Hmm?
Oh,
Can I at least take him? I had to finish the stairs in Blackthorn. Can I take him with me? Or
Yes, you may.
Oh.
The Adventurers Guild also open today.
You are not
Mhm.
allowed to go yet for the Adventurers Guild. If you wish to, you will do it on Friday or after. Not tomorrow. Or today.
for a second.
Oh, also, while everyone's here, I told this to Helen and Vincent, but funeral Saturday, so.
Correct.
Mm.
I love attending funerals.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that worked out
So
so well
much.
last Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I'll wear my totem.
Well, would you like for me to tell Nixie that we're not giving her sister a funeral then?
No, it's just
No.
Be aware of possible banshee screams. I assume.
Maybe we don't invite the Netherians.
Nixie
Perhaps,
is
but
quite
that
close
would
to
be-
Rowena.
Nixie's sister know any Nazarians?
No, but Nixie is close to Rowena, so I can imagine she'd want her to be there.
Mm-hmm.
Then
Well, then we might have to make an exception.
it is not Netherians as a group that I'm concerned about, more so the banshees.
Well, Reyna is a banshee.
That is
Hmm.
why we should be wary of.
She's not gonna do
You should-
anything.
Well,
Well,
how it was
that's
described to
also what
me
the
was
Vela
that
also is claiming
it was
that it was
accident.
an accident.
Therefore, Reyna could do the same thing if she has no control over her own powers. I am not willing to take that risk.
I think you should specifically, Helen, should stay far away from any.
I think you should as well. I would not want you popping another totem and making that count 5.
Only 4.
How many
Just,
totems have you popped?
Only 4.
Then if you were to
Yeah,
pop
that's it.
one at the funeral, that would make it 5.
I don't like odd numbers.
Well,
Then do not pop another totem.
Hey, one of the times wasn't my fault.
Right, about
Right.
those wines.
I did nothing. I did nothing.
he consented to
He
drinking
consented
the
to
wine.
drinking it.
nothing.
Yes, but
Just
let
go-
us not sell those lines if it harms
Oh, wait,
people.
wait.
Hey, I put them up for
He drank
sale, and
another
then I
one.
put a warning on the sign that says
Shut
"Purchase
the
at
fuck.
risk." So,
You're definitely gonna kill people.
I didn't buy the wine.
I
Just
would
let it
hope
be clear.
not.
When she gave it to me, she said, "Do you want to test this new wine?" I said, "Yeah, absolutely." And that is all the context I had.
I didn't know it was gonna
Ah!
do.
Uh-oh.
We are speaking.
Okay. Yeah.
Do not go randomly testing wines. Especially if they
Rowena.
harm you. Still, you do not take things and test them. Especially you as an heir.
Okay. I will not do that anymore.
Please. Why do you have no sense of self-preservation?
It was Rowena.
I understand, but please be more wary. I feel like we're back in when Mother was still alive.
I wasn't gonna bring it up.
Childish.
This snitch brought it
Apollo.
up.
Oh, but you love me.
Honey, I'm fine. I'm fine.
You
Pretty sure.
told.
I'm fine.
Zack.
I did absolutely nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
I was simply informing my sister of what
Your name is
went on
and
yesterday.
Paulo.
I'm.
You pop 4
Yeah.
totems.
Yeah, my name is Apollo.
I
You're a
don't
troublemaker
like
in
you.
general.
No.
No.
I didn't like it when you forced me to talk to you at Lucette. So sucks to suck, doesn't it?
God.
How lovely. I have so many from you still. I'm back at 34.
Your
Oh,
Highness,
that's
by the
up
way,
here.
Mm.
anything. I would never do anything without your permission.
What's the catch?
It's because she's been saying
No.
things to me, Helen.
Maeryn. Care to explain?
Like I said, I wouldn't do anything without your permission. And he could have refused. So
What did
it
you
was
do?
all him.
I didn't do anything!
Apollo.
Sure.
Oh, that?
She knows about it already.
Oh, great! You don't
Yeah,
care.
she
That's
knows.
great. That's wonderful.
As well as the date. Do
Mm-hmm.
not bother calling it a friendship date. It's still a date.
Oh, I love you.
I'm going after every sibling.
You got a problem with that? You jealous?
Paulo has many problems.
Just
He's also very
realize.
jealous.
No.
No! He's the reason. Well,
What am I the reason, Chris Stark?
many things. I was gonna say you're the reason we're on house arrest, but
Yeah, that actually wasn't me.
yeah, for once.
Surprisingly. I'm surprised that we went so long without being put on house arrest.
What?
Well, you're the one popping 4 totems.
Oh my god.
Yeah, that's why I'm surprised! Honestly, I thought it would happen sooner to me.
Would you want me to put you on house arrest more
No.
often?
No, please don't.
But I just want to go
Then
meet
stop
people. That's all I care about.
popping totems.
I have.
We can go fish in the overworld and we'll go meet people.
Us.
Fishing.
Do we need to talk more?
No.
Fishing
I
cult.
think you should. Oh, bye.
Well, I will go rest now.
Do you think they do fishing at the Adventurers Club?
Oh my god.
You can
Or
wait
guild.
another day.
We need to submit a quest.
Well, I will be resting now, please. And
Have a good
I
rest,
have
Cookies are you gonna give her?
36 now. Thank you.
Bye, Helen.
And you have 40.
A nice, yeah, a nice even number.
Uh-huh.
Oh,
Hey,
now I
I
50.
said goodbye to
night.
you.
Good
Bye,
morrow.
Night.
Farewell.
Tomorrow.
Good morrow. Have a good
Tomorrow.
rest.
Jesus Christ. Wonderful. Just wonderful. Such a handful of the group. I should be prepped. I still have this. That's sent out. And this should be more than enough food for now. Quite eager, this girl. Well then, time to get going. It's quite dark again. Much better. And that cookie, as good as it was in terms of texture, it was extremely sweet. Not too big of a fan of excessive sweetness. However, I will make an exception. I hear you. And I most certainly see you. Come here. Who are you? I'm sick of your incessant sounds. Just where may you be? There you are. That's one. Is there anyone left? I hear you. Hello there.
Hello?
Incoming.
I should be bounded. Hello? Oh. Stay away! Hello?
Hello.
Are you Empress Helen? Oh,
Yes, Wow. Was not expecting that. Seems this stronghold has been having a few unexpected guests.
it is a bit dark here.
I see. I do not have anything in regards of lighting, I'm afraid.
Oh, I might have... Oh, I have some. I have a little bit. Okay, I'll just, place this around. Hopefully this is okay. Keep you safe. Okay. Hopefully this is good. Is this too bright for you?
I can adjust my eyes to where I can see in the dark. So it is mainly just for you.
Oh. Well, I bow down to you. It's very nice to meet you. Thank you for having this meeting with me.
Of course,
Can we sync our talking?
Sync?
Mm-hmm.
Such... What do you mean by syncing?
I can't hear you very well.
Sorry.
Yes. Okay. So, you know the combat by trial in the end tomorrow?
The trial by combat, yes.
Yes. Well, as I said in my letter, I'm Amelia, and I'm a baker, and I would like to sell some food there, if that's okay. I brought some samples if you'd like to try.
I did eat your strawberry glazed cookie that you gave. It was very good.
Well, I'm glad, I'm glad.
Sadly, for me, I am not too fond of the excessive sweetness, but that is just from me growing up in
Well-
the end.
I have some croissants that's not sweet if you'd like to try that instead.
Sure, why not?
Okay.
This is much better.
I was planning to sell this at the
I
event.
see.
Just to have like a few sweet options and a few non-sweet options because I know everyone doesn't have a sweet tooth, but like, you know,
Right,
options.
correct. I don't see why not, though. You will not earn profit unless you do want to earn profit.
I would like to earn some.
I see. How much would you want to sell them for?
Ooh. I have a little menu that I was working on, and General Ama was helping me work on it. I also asked for advice from Vincent, and Vincent also said that it was probably good. So
I see.
I don't have a price for the croissants yet, but it'd generally be around the price of that.
Then it would seem that we'd have to tell the citizens and any foreigners to bring extra, as there will be prices now.
Is there usually not prices at those?
Normally, no, because I provide them all, and as the toll is in place, there's already an income.
Yeah, that makes sense. Thank you.
I see nothing wrong with you selling your baked goods. However, I will need to speak more to Vincent on it.
Okay.
Especially because of new pricing.
Okay.
Alright. As a gift for
Gift for me.
giving me cookies I made myself. Traditional Indian cookies.
Oh. These look cool. Ooh, they look like they have a good texture to them too.
I dabble in cooking, not too often, but enough to provide what is currently at the stands.
Would you prefer if I had more, I guess, breads instead of sweets? Because I was wanting to sell 5 different options: the croissant, and then 2 sort of berry options, and then 2 chocolate options.
That is quite the menu.
Unless it's too much, I can just limit it to 3.
I would prefer if you limit it to 3, yes.
I could do that. Yes.
Alright. As for stands, I had to figure out what to remove.
Right.
No, we don't have much space at the front, but I will see what I can do to accommodate.
Okay.
If possible, I would like to have a copy of your menu.
Yes. I will send you a copy of the menu.
Thank you.
I will get it fully finished today, and send you a copy in the mail.
Thank you. Is there anything else you need or wish to talk to
Mm,
me about?
I don't think so. I think that was all.
Alright.
Oh. For any funerals or anything, what's the custom there?
Well, how we dress, usually in black kimonos.
Oh. Okay.
I assume you got an invite if... I see. Well then, I hope to see you there.
Yes, ma'am. I will be wearing a black kimono. And is it supposed to be fully black, or can there be a little bit of color?
You can have a little bit of color, though if it were, I would say purple.
Okay. Yes, ma'am.
Of course, get home safe.
Thank you. Where's my... Okay. Bye. Thank you. Thank you for your
Farewell.
time. Thank you.
Well, quite an energetic personality. That was not supposed to be accessible. And then rates. That is a lot. Looks like I will have to check around. My eyes. I should really stop using night vision and strain my eyes. Perhaps I should... That's quite ironic then, if I want to explore the overworld yet complain my eyes hurt. Whatever. I need to organize better. Quite a few things. Where did I put all my books? Ah, there it is. Time to do a bit of paperwork. Finally done writing the speech. For all those who have appeared for this funeral today, I thank you for your attendance. Today we mourn the loss of the End Kingdom's Master of Coin, Nixie Lux. Though her service for the throne was short, I knew her decently. I cannot say I knew much of her, yet I knew how hard she worked. I remember how, as a child, devoted herself to her studies. You could always find her within the Endirian library. She often discussed how she desired to become Master of Coin and would spend her life loyal to the crown. Just like her parents, she was resilient despite any troubles that came her way. For both her and her sister, Nixie Lux, I wish them well. May Nixie Lux rest well as she has now joined as one of the many stars upon our vast void. Such a tragedy. Ender pearls. pricing. Pricing from. Strawberry and glazed. I've included the menu and pricing as successful. Please update. Let us see. Cookies, half a dozen, 2 emeralds, dozen, 3 emeralds. And as for the bread, 5 emeralds. Quite an expensive thing for bread, but and quite a bit. I shall put that there and store this here along with this. I need to speak with Vincent. But first, yes, let's check the stands. Well, hello. Hello.
People are already arriving.
See,
Yeah, hello.
Miss Amelia.
Hello.
Unfortunately, I am working, so
Yes, of course.
we can talk after.
Do you have the goods? I see.
Oh, these are from last time, but I do have
Oh.
things on me, yes.
Well, I would like to set up the stands, if
Yes,
possible.
yes.
Please come with me.
Sir, what they are? What are they?
Hello.
Your Majesty.
Please excuse us. We will be passing through.
Okay.
Jesus. Thank you.
Here, I will change this if you can hand me.
Okay, I made a lot. I don't know how much I should give you.
It is completely up to you, though I would say how much at a time are you willing to give? It is what? A cookie? Let me see. You said half a dozen would be 2 emeralds. Would you
Yes,
like to
ma'am.
sell it? Would you like to sell it at half a dozen or a dozen? As you have 2 different prices.
I do?
You have half a dozen for 2 emeralds and
Oh, yes.
a dozen for 3 emeralds.
I think a dozen works.
All right.
Okay, should I give them to you?
Yes, please.
Okay, I have this, and I also have 2 more stacks. I don't know if that's enough or if I should put in more.
Well, you said a dozen.
And I also have croissants.
You might need to give me another stack just in case.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
And I also have croissants.
All right.
There you go.
Oh,
Helen.
yes.
Hello.
Hello. Give me 1 second. I'm organizing this.
Vincent?
Yep, that's me.
Oh.
See?
Morning clothes?
Yes.
And 3 emeralds. There you go. That will be charged. Let's see. Do you know what other things we are low on, Vincent?
Everything else is pretty well stocked up.
What you got going on there?
No, I got a letter.
Thank you, ma'am.
From her. I believe.
Let's see.
I think we'll honestly be in a fine spot.
I shall place these here then. Configure. And then these mashed potatoes, I don't know what to do with them. And then
Save them for another day.
the croissants are 5 each. I don't know who.
Empress,
Hmm?
the criminal is in the arena and has
Mhm.
been explained all the rules.
I see. We will begin shortly. I still have
Okay.
yet to properly set the stands with
Right. I'm
new
going
foods.
to take my medicine.
How are you doing?
I am in fighting form. Obviously not 100%, but nothing we could really avoid.
Oh, apologies. That was
It's
completely
quite
accident.
alright. I still have my normal armor on.
Good.
Well, they've already been explained that there will be a countdown, so whenever you are ready.
All right. I will finish setting up stalls, then.
Of course.
Hello, Empress.
Hi, Vessel.
I was looking for more of the tea. Is there
The
more of that?
tea.
Be right down here.
Bubble tea,
Oh,
right
awesome.
here.
Thank you.
There was no pressure for you to come, but I do appreciate.
Nixie, I hope you're doing well. I know
Hopefully it
I've
won't be
never
too much longer,
properly
everyone.
Hello.
Guess what?
said
I
anything.
got 2
What?
new
So
bows.
many pretty
Oh, you
things.
have a
I
crossbow.
appreciate it.
Of
I'm
course.
okay.
How are you liking the
Oh.
crossbow?
Please
You've gotten a drink.
take a look around and
This is-
get
Okay,
whatever
Marin,
what
drink.
you
They
want.
only have it here.
Long time no
And-
see.
Oh, what is
Sorry,
it?
I've been
It's bubble
I've been
tea.
busy.
Excuse me.
The life of a royal, I
Ah.
suppose.
Pardon?
Lord?
That is on low stock, so.
I will change it then.
By the way, if you see a
Mhm.
dog wandering around, it is a wolfkin.
I had just passed. Said.
Mhm.
Who's that again?
Her name is Fifi. They are the owner of the Adventurers Guild in the Overworld.
I see.
I have a trade deal set up with them, so that way they sell
Right.
my wines and I gain a profit. So
Very well.
I also restocked my wine.
Huh. Very good.
Vincent already gave me money for it, so.
Hmm. And then we have Amelia's new stock. Though she did want to price them.
I see that.
Yes.
So I'm not sure of how well they will sell.
Well, people have already bought them, so.
Oh well.
Yes, Elio is
Then
right. I think maybe
we will see.
It is something that can only happen once.
Yes, I believe Mavis had the edge just by simply being.
I don't
know if that's a good idea yet.
Yes?
How are you feeling today?
Better than I was last time.
Their life, as far as I'm aware.
As far as I'm
You
aware
are
as
pretty.
well.
You're pretty.
I believe the same as Mavis.
Banshee.
Yes.
Indeed.
Hopefully everything goes well.
Hello.
Your Highness?
Empress?
I hope you all are doing well.
Yes. And you as well.
Hmm. Yes. Please excuse me. Miss Amelia?
Yes, ma'am.
Here, the extras.
Oh,
From,
Thank you, ma'am.
of course.
Should we move so we're not blocking the...
Yeah.
You know,
Hmm. Another banshee. I hope old wounds do not reignite. It would be a shame. Hmm. Now we wait upon the general. See when she's willing to begin. Do you have your speech written? Or are you even performing a speech?
Well, I will leave that up to you.
I do have
One
my
prepared.
speech.
We're gonna.
I will have it on me just in case. May I see yours?
Sure. Didn't really know her that well, but
Hmm. There you go.
hopefully it isn't too incredibly wrong.
Hmm. I did make this a few days ago, but enjoy that,
Thank you very much.
of course. Perhaps I should make more for the funeral. It would be a nice drink.
Indeed, and if time permits.
I will check. See if I can make some more. I will be back. Must be quick about this. I don't have much left. 12. Dried chorus flower. Ah, that is what I lack. I lack sand, or well, glass to make. I can drink a few of these. Oh. There we go. I must be quick. Alright.
Oh, cheese and mouse.
Nope. Hello. We will be beginning the trial soon, so whenever you are ready.
Everybody is here?
I believe so.
Went down, so
Yeah, is it that bad?
it was that bad. It was that bad.
Okay, yeah, then I'm okay with it.
It was scary.
Oh.
Let us begin. What is it?
Those abilities.
Abilities?
Became untangible for this
Hmm. Last time, abilities are not allowed. Are they allowed now?
Do not know. The rules do not get specified.
I believe the General Commander had a set of rules of their own, though I believe it was about abilities that were for movement. Well,
Holy.
there we have it. As expected of our General Commander.
As expected.
Very well. Then they will now be jailed.
Yep.
Much quicker than the last one.
I would have to agree. Well done.
Lob up in my hand.
Rowena?
Okay. I can check.
It would be 4 days.
Jail
Yes.
for 4 days if they lose.
Excuse me? Empress.
Uh,
Seems Elio has lost, so 4 days in jail, correct?
Correct.
Good. While one of those days they are in their cell, I may missive the commander to speak with them, ask where they've been this whole time.
Of course.
Would that be... Thank you. I
Yes.
appreciate your
Visitors
kindness.
are allowed, of course, as the crime is not serious, unlike others.
You got this, Lord Kyron.
Yes. Okay, I'm not sure what they're planning over there, but thank you, Empress. I appreciate it.
Of course.
So, what are you planning to do?
They are quite a loud bunch.
They do.
Don't worry about it. Okay, may have to ask.
We're usually very loud, but I feel nervous.
No, I think that's unnecessary.
Give me us a weird room, please.
Shortly after, we have our funeral. And before you ask, yes, I wrote a speech. I knew you were going to question me about it.
Yeah, because I'm not doing it.
Very well.
No offense, but I set up the whole event. I would rather not speak as I did not know them well. So.
Hmm.
I don't know.
I will check on the general commander.
You can stand wherever you want. I don't imagine there's a law against it.
General Commander. Apologies
Yes,
for
sir.
the form. Congratulations on your win.
Thank you. I am about to talk to the High Lady, and if it's all right with you, allow her to speak with Elio.
Yes, she did ask me about that. Saying that one day, though she did not specify a date, if it was possible to speak with her. But congratulations. I hope you are uninjured. Old wounds did not reignite, hopefully.
Well, I was especially careful not to allow myself to get hit due to that withering effect. It would have been most troublesome, and I think Ms. Nightshade's work would have been cut out for her.
I see. Very well. I shall leave you to your endeavors. Congratulations
course.
once again.
Thank you, and I hope to see you fairly soon, actually.
Of course, yes. She fought the benefits of being a woodling.
Be careful.
Please be careful.
I have good bones.
I would not want you to harm yourself
you
while
scared me.
here.
Do we have to?
Yes,
I jumped off
we
my
have to.
This is why I shouldn't tell Apollo anything.
Pardon?
Rowena, help.
What?
No.
Huh? Why am I getting
You
pulled into
already
this?
have access to
You're
the
not being whisked away.
Nocturne Waystone.
Oh, okay.
Well, thank you all for attending. For those who are attending the funeral shortly after, you may stay in the end as you wish, though castle grounds will be off limits until the time of the funeral.
Yes, understood.
Yes, ma'am.
Feel free to browse the stalls as you wait.
Thank you.
Where?
What?
Oh,
Oh,
bye, Amelia. Hi, guys.
I'll find you two later. Okay. Alright. You got it.
Is everybody just going away? Oh,
I
no.
guess so. No?
I wanted to congratulate the General Commander.
General Commander, I believe, is speaking with the High Lady and currently visiting the prisoner now.
Then I will do that later on. Should we go back without Rowena, or at least missive her, or?
I don't know how long her talk will take, and she has my clothes, so.
Well, let's missive her.
So we can.
Glad to be finally out of house arrest.
Yeah. Feels nice.
Could only assume so.
So,
Hello.
Miss Ravencrest. I assume you got my missive?
Yes, I haven't had a chance to respond.
Oh, well, that's fine. I just figured since you were here, I'd talk with you. So, I had the absolute pleasure of being escorted by Rowena through the Nether, and I came across your bar, and unfortunately you were not there, but at a time when you are there, I'd like to pay a visit if that would be alright with you.
Yeah, of course. Pretty much open
Hi.
all the time.
Welcome back.
Little here and
Oh,
there. Saying
Vincent.
You
Are you
okay?
okay?
She hit me. She hit me. No.
Vincent.
No, I didn't. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. I didn't do anything. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
No, I know you did.
Oh.
Vincent.
No,
And she's gone.
Amelia.
Uh,
Okay. Yeah, I know you didn't do anything. It's okay.
I'm gonna go very quickly change
Oh,
and
yeah.
then come back. Do I
Yeah,
need to
you
pay the toll again?
are,
I think I do.
welcome,
I'll do it anyway.
and I should be around at some point. I'm gathering
So do I
resources
just
and
keep
doing all
this
the
on
things
me
to
and
get
then
it
come back?
fully set up, but I hope
Hmm.
Okay. I got pulled away
Yes?
by the warden and
But I don't have the clothing for it, so I'm gonna go home. And I gave Nixie. Oh, go come home.
hello. You are. I don't believe we've met. Ah, you are the
Excuse me, I'll
guild,
be back.
the Adventure Guild owner. I see. Rowena has spoken fondly of the Adventure Guild.
I have lots of people have signed up so far.
I see. Sundew, have you joined yet?
I wasn't even really aware of it till now. Sounds interesting.
When you go to the Overworld and you go west, there's a big dark brown building, and that's the guild.
Oh, well, I'll be sure to check it out when I get the chance.
As will I. I am interested.
Yeah, anyone's allowed to sign up to be an adventurer. I even have Miss High Vessel signed up too.
I see. Seems like Apollo would also be interested in such.
Maybe.
High vessel. Oh. Huh.
Sorry, I warped before I could finish hearing what you. Hi, hello, Empress.
Of course. Thank you for attending.
Yeah, of course. Thank you for having me. I'm sorry that I got pulled away in the middle.
No worries. Please get back safely.
Thank you.
Have a safe journey home.
Have a good day / night / whatever time it is in the end.
Apparently, because I have hands.
Alright.
I'm gonna. Good day.
Farewell.
Uh.
A character. For sure.
That's nice.
Very energetic.
Quite. Who do you know who is left within?
Ryan, Enya, and Kyron, I think still.
Commander are down there with the
I see.
Oh, hello. Just coming to check in on the High Vessel, I believe.
She already left.
Oh, she did? Perfect.
Yes.
Well, we shall take our leave then. Thank you for setting up this event, and thank you for a good show.
Of
Commander,
course.
Yes.
once again, you did amazing.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, I look forward to meeting you next, not on terms of trial, but on terms of unity.
Of course. Farewell. Please return to your realm safely.
Yes, thank you. Come on, Captain, let's go.
Of course, Your Radiance. Once again, General Commander, congratulations.
Thank you. Have a safe trip.
Wow.
I'm glad he didn't throw himself off the edge this time.
That's, I guess, why we have the fences.
Yes, no, even with the fences, they just phased through them, so that's why I'm
Look,
standing here.
I've said it before, I'll say it again. If they fall off, it's their own fault.
I know,
There's
but
plenty of
still,
room to not fall
I
off.
don't want an accident to happen here. I am standing here and watching carefully.
Fair enough.
Maybe someday I'll line the inside with obsidian.
You know, that would be probably helpful.
It would stop me from phasing through the floors every time.
Perhaps you should stop phasing through the floors.
Well, it is faster travel, especially
Hey,
when the
Viscount
shadow.
Apollo does it on purpose.
He
I
does.
know, but it's still quite scary at times. Even though I know it's
Understandable.
fine, but
Well, I will have to check with Rowena on not the trial, but the funeral. Hopefully everything is set and we will be allowing foreigners and or citizens through Nocturna to the graveyard.
Yes.
If you need any other available escorts, I'm free to assist.
I'm actually not sure who's around at the moment, but I will get back to you.
Okay.
Well,
let me
will
check if there's anyone left in the arena.
Right.
It's just Jura and Enya.
Well, with that being said, I will do some resource gathering for shadow berries. Give me 1 second.
How many do
I love doing such. And there's all these shadow berries. How lovely. Quite a pick. Was not expecting to get this much, but good nonetheless. Now, back to Nocturne. Perhaps I should make some more cookies. Don't have much left. Wheat left. I can hand out a few. Perfect. And don't have quite a lot. I plan to give people each a 7 and flower tea, might not be enough. Well, looks like I will have to do some more resource gathering within the farms. There we go. That should be more than enough. 3. Quite the unlucky number. As for this I am glad I did not die of suffocation. There we go. That there. And let us check. Very dark along these paths. Lady Rowena.
Hello.
Is everything set?
Yep, it's all in the chest, and then all of the food and stuff is over there in the pavilion.
Ah, I see you already set up food. May I ask which kind?
Fish.
Ah, I see. I did bring some snacks of my own, specifically coarse cookies, and I do have a bit of coarse flour tea that I made.
Okay, good. Because I made jam thinking it was something else, so...
That is alright. I have things to provide. Good?
Yeah, it was good.
Well then, I will add some of the stuff I have there.
Yeah, no worries. It's just all the way up there. I'm just waiting for people to come.
I see. I will missive Vincent to start gathering people. Inside the pavilion, he spoke of food. Ah, quite the amount. I do not have a chest of my own, therefore I will need to bring my own. Vincent.
Yes.
May we start gathering people or at least telling them the funeral will begin shortly?
Yes.
Thank you. And Fish Shark seems to be fishing once more.
You have to call me that?
Well, they know the time, and I'm sure they'll arrive, but I guess I can missive people in the meantime.
No, we wait. We have to speak with Jura. Us.
Right, yes.
So, I see I have mail. Let me...
It never ends.
Sadly. Let me take care of that, as well as set up my snacks at the pavilion.
Very well.
A gift from Amelia. Miss Amelia is quite thoughtful for sending something on Women's Day. A bouquet and croissants. How nice. It's a very nice way to bring about... what was I doing? Chess. There we go. And what else? Did I want to make more? I believe I should. Shall visit both gardens. Well, I can't even say Vincent's is a garden in actuality. Obtain this rice. And then 2 Rowenas. Must move fast. More wheat for more cookies. Lovely. And rice. Well, surely that is enough. Now to make more. Perhaps instead of rice cakes, as they could be. Paper. And for the cookies, must be quick. Still with 3 remaining. Well, I must meet them. Quite a bit of running around today, it seems.
Your Majesty.
You too? Well?
I wish I could have picked a better moment to do this. but unfortunately there were not many other opportune moments. Your Majesty, answer me this. To your knowledge, who was the advisor of the Overworld up until recently?
Was it not Pyra, though she has passed?
It was not.
No.
You see, in one of my off-the-books visits to the Overworld, I decided to scout out parts of the castle that we were not able to see at the coronation. And what I found was quite interesting. I went to different quarters of the rooms, and in every single part that was marked for the advisor, there was no trace of Pyra. Not a single one. And yet, in her place, it seems that there is a man with red eyes. One who I have not seen at the coronation or anywhere else.
Who may this be?
At this point, I am unaware, but my closest lead is possibly a man called Balefire.
That would be correct.
You are aware of this too, Vincent?
In your absence, he was the first to report. He was the first person I thought to report to.
I was aware, well, made aware, but I have at least spoken to him once, and we were...
I see. How does this Balefire seem to you?
Seems to be well-mannered enough. Pretty direct in his roles, which was labeled as escort to the...
So that begs the question. At worst, the Overworld is deceiving us. And at best, well... who knows? But I figured that this felt salient, especially considering recent events.
I see.
Your Majesty, if I may?
Go
As
on.
a wise man once said, once is a fluke, twice is a coincidence, and 3 times is a pattern. If it had just been one person who passed away, then maybe it was just a fluke of post-wartime carelessness. But 3 times, and one of them happens to be a puppet advisor.
2 master of coins and a puppet advisor. I see.
As much as I hate to admit it, I feel that something is brewing.
I see. With little to no evidence as of right now, there's not much we can do, but be wary for both kingdoms now. Nether, because they've already costed us quite a bit, and the Overworld for deception.
Of course. If you wish, I can look into this further.
Please do.
I will. Your wish is my command.
Very well. I still have quite a bit to set up for the funeral. I hope to see you there as well, Jura.
Of course. I'm Nixie's guardian. I would not miss it.
Very well. I will see you then. Please
We'll see you then.
do keep an eye for both kingdoms.
I will.
This is quite the information. Puppet advisor. Dare I call it that? And I am out of paper. Let's see. Then is saddening, as there is no easier way of access to this garden. Perhaps I should help Rowena in terms of supplies and creating a better pathway than just this. However, it is her garden. Mother would scold me for doing such, jumping off of barriers. Perhaps I should visit her after Nixie's funeral. Must save one for myself. As for seems like there will not be much. Must keep one for myself. Pardon? Beat someone up?
I meant it as a joke.
Please not at the funeral.
No, of course not.
Very well.
I mean, if you want, I could take care of Zack in other ways.
Please.
Christark, do you have more fish I can use?
There's a bunch. There should be a bunch in the barrels. Just not cooked right now.
That is fine. More rice from both gardens, though I doubt any are grown currently. Let's make this quick. I grow impatient. Barely any growth. Go through this. This is no better. Perhaps making end rolls was an idea I should Great. Where am I? Destruction of property. Mother would scold me once more. Perhaps I should visit this area more often. It's quaint. And preparations. Perhaps there's more rice in the kitchen. No. Quite the bountiful surprise. And then to my room. Where did my knife go? Well, lovely. At least I have this one. And the rice. The incorrect kind. Yet I will save it for myself. I will save the rest of this fish. Do I have... unsure if I have enough paper. Let's see. Perhaps Vincent should have perfect. Though in mist form, can barely see as is. The sugarcane does not help. And I wonder just where he got Nether read from. Another matter to question him at a different time. I am late. And paper. That will have to do for now. I cannot wait any longer. No. I can't. Only I prepared more in advance. This will have to do for now. The rest can cook.
A little bit.
Are we nearly ready?
Yep.
Nixie, I see you have your blindfold off.
Yeah.
Well, I apologize once again for your loss.
Thanks.
Quite the gathering. Perhaps pay a visit to mother and father afterwards. I presume the crowd went to the pavilion?
Yes, Rowena's showing it to them.
I see. Please excuse me then.
Empress?
Hello. Give me 1 second. I am stocking a few more. Thank you all for coming. And as well as the dress code. Thank you.
Best.
Um,
Is lovely, by the way. I've been here a few times, but never around any of this.
Yes. You were saying, Rowena?
I did want to thank you for the package.
Of course. Though hopefully one day I will give you something of equal value rather than just
No,
cooking.
don't worry about that. It's all about the gesture.
I believe more people are entering.
I think so.
We can go over there if you would like.
Banshee. Must be wary. Are you alright, Rowena?
No, I'm fine. It's just it started out as a gift, and now I feel like I am starting to get to know you a bit.
Perhaps. Though, as for the totems, I would rather you not send me such.
Yeah, Viscount Apollo told me. I
Pardon
will
the
definitely refrain.
intrusion. It does appear that everyone is here.
Oh.
Alright. We shall begin the ceremony then.
Perfect.
Well, we are waiting on Nixie, are we not?
They're down there.
Nixie,
Some more.
would you like to begin the ceremony?
Yes. Okay. I guess I
Take a breath if you need.
talk.
Of course.
Okay. I just first want to thank everyone for coming. I know a lot of you didn't know my sister. We had planned to set up and
get settled in before we met really anyone. We were in the middle of building our house when I found her. But my sister, she's the best person I know. She's caring, loving, and she was always there for me. She was my playmate when we were kids, my confidant when I had no one else to turn to, and my support when I felt like my world was falling apart. She was there for me when we lost our parents, when we were taken in by our aunt who couldn't have cared less about us, and when I had to relearn everything. I'm not sure how many of you know this about us, but we had, I guess you could call it a superstition of sorts. We always found 11 to be really unlucky for us. When Milla was 11, we lost our parents. When I was 11, I went blind. And now 11 years later, I lost my sister. I never thought I'd have to live in a world without her. She gave up so much for me. She supported us when our aunt practically left us alone. She learned economics and worked her way up to being master of coin, which she was so excited about. It's all she talked about after the coronation. It was one of the last things we talked about. She was the one who kept me going after we lost our parents. She was the one to encourage me to keep living after I went blind. She was everything to me. She was the one who encouraged me to keep reading, even when I couldn't see the words anymore. It was all mellow. It was always mellow. And I know she wasn't perfect. No one is, but living in this world without Mellow will be the hardest thing I have to do. But I keep telling myself that she's in a better place now. And that she can finally see our parents again. And I hope that when I get to see her again, she'll be proud of the life I've lived thanks to her.
You did such a good job. No, it's not okay, but I get it.
If I may, I did have a speech written for those who have appeared for this funeral today. I thank you for your attendance. Today we mourn the loss of the Inn Kingdom's Master of Coin, Nixie Lux. Though her service for the throne was short, I knew her decently. I cannot say I knew much of her, yet I knew how hard she worked. I remember how, as a child, devoted herself to her studies. You could always find her within the Enderian library. She often discussed how she desired to become the Master of Coin, and would spend her life loyal to the crown. Just like her parents, she was resilient despite any troubles that came her way. For both her and her sister, Nixie Lux, I wish them well. May Nixie Lux rest well, as she has now joined as one of the many stars upon her vast void.
I too have some words as well. And to follow a similar cadence to that of the Empress. As soon as it may have been coming out of the war, the Endarian realm may have lost a light. However, our sky has gained a bright new star that will shine on for those who are present and accounted for. There are many words I want to say. However, I didn't really get the time to know them, unlike others here. I do know for one that she was probably one of the strongest and supportive individuals that anyone could possibly meet. The support and strength they had for the kingdom and its respective royalty, friends, and even their family was definitely a pillar that we can make an example of when we were around others. Nonetheless, they are a leader that leads by examples and not by force. And within as a person we could strive to become protective, kind, supportive, and the strengths for those who need her.
Oh. Vincent, wait. Did you grab?
I did grab the things. Nixie?
Yeah.
Let us scatter them into the void.
She's with the void now. She's safe there.
Hmm.
Hey, you'll be okay.
May she rest with the stars. She is out there. And I'm sure she's watching over. Rest well.
The last piece.
Must be wary. And chiefs. What is he doing? They're both.
Besties in Illinois.
Doing.
I'll take good care of Nixie. I can't ever replace you, but I'll do what I can.
I must be prepared at all times.
If anybody would like, we have refreshments and food up at the pavilion if you are wanting to step away or take some time. You can go there and mingle.
Did you? Yeah. Okay.
You okay?
What was that?
Oh god, I told myself I wasn't gonna cry. I think crying is an acceptable reaction.
Oh, sorry. Sundew.
Happens to the best
Does
of
that
us.
help?
Jura also has to go down in order to hug her. There you go. Crying hurts. Oh.
Okay.
Water burns.
Okay. Oh god.
I hope she's doing
What?
better
Walk away.
now after a proper ceremony.
No, I'm just saying. You guys were talking.
Wanna pour a snack?
It's very delicious. I just had one.
Painting for Nixie like you did for Kate.
I did. I just didn't know if it would be appropriate to display it.
Do you like the coarse flower tea?
It is very good.
I'm glad you do. Made.
Speaking of tea, I had the bubble tea for the first time today.
Oh, how was that?
It was quite enjoyable.
I'm glad.
May I ask, Empress, do you make the tea?
I do. I make everything myself by hand.
That is wow.
I do remember you talking about the cookies that you made, which I still have.
Nice.
Same here.
I'm glad you enjoy them. Takes me quite a while to make.
Well, it's definitely worth it because it tastes really good.
I'm glad.
You want to tell her what you wanted to? Okay. Do you want something to drink?
Sure.
Gotta stay hydrated after all that crying, huh?
Yeah.
Perhaps next time we should arrange seating, though we are not all standing. Speaking of, where's Marin? Where is Marin?
Okay.
Vincent,
Mm-hmm.
may I speak with you for a moment? Marin was here for the burial, correct?
Yes.
Where is she now?
I do not know.
I did not see her at the pavilion. I hope nothing has gone wrong. I do not want it to turn out to be what happened in the previous funeral. I hope she's safe.
I do agree.
And we still have to watch out for Rowena.
Indeed. Where would you like my attention focused?
For now, focus on Rowena. Marin, I will scout for her later. Let us pay a visit to Mother and Father. In the meantime, Mother, Father, I hope you're resting well. Another soul has joined you, though it may have been a long and overdue time for their funeral. I apologize for not properly giving them the funeral they deserve sooner. What do I do in these times? Mother, Father. Please give me guidance. I beg of you. I cannot lose a citizen so early on into my rule. Please rest well, both of you, and watch over the kingdom. Protect it as you would have. Mother. To be honest, I am over Father's death, but yours is still so recent. Please, I beg of you to not allow this to happen again. Please protect us from any ill will that comes our way. May we greet any evil with blade in hand. Rest well. The both of you.
What are they whispering about? Is it Amelia?
I think so.
Yeah, that seems about right. That seems about right.
Yeah.
Welcome to take the refreshments.
Is calling. I just wish to try different foods.
Do it. It's okay.
Oh, I didn't get the chance to meet your sister, but I did bring a bouquet because
I'm
in
worried.
our
They
culture,
may be a
some-
bit close to the
well,
edge.
we flower spirits will always
I'm sure
bring
it'll be fine.
lots and lots
Sundew,
of flowers.
Sundew, Sundew. Leave them be. If they have separated from the group, most likely they will be speaking about something private. I do not wish to interrupt them.
I don't know when the best time is, but
No,
I do
they're having
at
a
some
private
point
conversation.
want to hear
Never mind, they're
more
coming back.
about the stories.
Yeah.
Were y'all waiting on us?
No.
I hope not. Okay.
Please be wary of the edge. I don't want you to accidentally fall.
Oh, no. Of course not. We're just admiring the view.
Oh,
No, I'm horrified of the edge. I'm not getting near that.
Very well.
Sorry. Okay, I left something in your mailbox. I think you will enjoy it.
Thanks. I'll check
At
it
least
out.
I hope so.
Okay. Thank you, Amelia.
It is your call, Nixie. What do you wish to do next?
I mean, you all can do what you want. I don't want to hold you here, but thank you for coming. Appreciate it.
Somewhere far out there, he's still.
Then you are free to leave whenever you wish.
Understood? No, I already have one of those. Oops.
If you don't mind, I'll be taking some more food. The test.
That scared the living shit out of me.
It startles me every time.
Our void one?
The huh?
What was that?
Was it a void thing?
Only you two here.
That wasn't me. Nor do I doubt it was Nixie, as she would have transformed.
In it. Interesting.
That is odd.
It is.
Rowena is also nowhere in sight. So,
I saw her walk away a bit ago.
right. Perhaps it's the spirit. Who knows?
Stranger things have happened.
Oh, you scared me.
Nixie,
Oh my god, yeah. I'm sorry.
once again,
I
apologies for your loss. But
probably won't eat the end.
it will only go up from here once you hit downward.
It has rice, sugar, and chorus fruit, and it won't make you teleport.
Please, rest well. I'm sure you need it. I will be leaving now. Farewell.
Amelia, thank you for the package, by the way.
As for you, Malinois, may you rest well upon the stars. And may the vast void greet you with open arms. Rest well. I cannot break in such formalities. must stand strong for the people. And keep guard for all those. And cook that through. Then I have to get more glass. What in the world is going on?
I have one, Esha.
Okay,
have
well,
nothing.
take another.
What in the world was going on?
I don't know.
Eat that golden apple.
I'm okay.
Do you have a totem you can hold?
Yeah.
What happened?
What downed you?
She went down suddenly.
I don't know.
Okay.
Eat the golden apple.
I'm fine. I'm almost back up to health.
Eat it.
Eat the golden apple.
No, I'm fine. I'm fine.
Take some mashed potatoes too.
Thank you. I have none already, but thank you.
It's been a stressful.
Do you know what took you down?
That's so
Really?
odd.
Because it's not like it was an ability, because no one else was
Mhm.
affected by it.
Sidebar.
I'm okay. It's fine.
Crystalline
Alright.
power.
Are you feeling okay?
Why don't we all take a trip to Rowena's winery?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea.
Back the way we came, Nixie.
Yes, let's go.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
I'll go over that.
water,
I can
Hold on,
water.
go over that.
Hold on.
You want me to fly you there?
No, no.
I oh, okay. Or
No.
this.
What is it?
No, 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 no.
What hurts them?
Water.
Near water. They don't have to touch it.
Right. I'm stupid. I should know.
No, you're not.
General, go with them, please.
Okay.
I have a feeling I may know what it was.
I mean,
Yeah,
if
think so.
had to have been a Crystallian ability, wasn't it?
Which would only be
Yes.
Vincent or Jura.
I mean, I asked Vincent. It wasn't even him.
I think I know.
Did I accidentally misclick?
Possibly. Probably didn't mean to.
Am I intruding?
No, what is it?
Oh, I just wanted to come check up on the rest of the group.
Yes, they will be arriving shortly.
Of course. See you guys there.
We do not speak about what has happened.
Yeah.
Because
Mhm.
I have a feeling one of the perpetrator may be Crystallian. Yes. I'm sure we can make our assumptions on who it may be. But for now, we do not say anything, especially to the Netherians.
Yeah.
Okay.
If you wish to follow, you may come as well. Oh, dear Lord. Hope they're all alright. It's hurting me. worrying to say the least. I must check, make sure they are all right. Hello.
The fieries burn through.
Yeah, no,
Mm.
even if I hold it, they will.
Yeah.
Your
Ah.
Highness.
Hello. I hope we are all right.
Yes.
Definitely.
It does seem so.
Okay. Is it possible if we get more golden apples some way?
I have one more on me, and I'm in the process of getting more gold to make more.
We have golden. We have so much gold in the Nether.
I
I'm
could
happy
definitely.
to.
I will gladly buy some off of you.
Yeah, of course.
Yes.
We don't really have a master of coin currently, but I.
Yeah.
Well, we kind of.
Oopsies,
Well,
look at us
yeah.
go.
Vincent is
Oh my gosh.
being forced to do it,
Poppin'.
so.
Yeah.
Yes.
High Lady has taken over as our current master of coin. But we as individual citizens can still do trades as long as we keep her updated. This is where
Yeah,
having
do
your
reach out.
sibling as master of coin was so helpful, right?
I
Because
have
we can
one.
just do things and then just tell them and not have to go through other people.
I always keep my receipts for trades.
Very. I forgot the word smart, but I wanted to say very smart. But I wanted to sound smarter by saying a word that's different for.
Intelligent.
Thank you.
Wise.
Very wise.
Something along
So
those
you
lines.
alright?
Oh, is it just an Enderman?
What are you doing?
No, I thought it was a void creature, not an Enderman.
Oh, the void creatures are only in
That's why I
the
was
Shadow
confused.
Forest.
Yeah.
Yes, no worries. Please stick with the group.
That's not a bad idea.
I definitely want to take a look.
You alright?
What?
You okay?
Yeah, I'm okay.
Okay.
I picked you
Take
up
this. This
again.
also has regeneration. The tea.
Oh. Thank you. I'm back to full health now, but
Keep it on you just in case.
I have so much stuff right now in my inventory. Everyone's given me so much stuff.
Do you not have a
Take
sugar
it,
box
girly.
yet?
I do. I just.
Ah,
You know what? A drinking round is on me. If everybody wants to pick out a wine,
Let's
I
get
will
drunk.
go for it.
Yeah, let's get drunk.
One
That sounds like
wine
such a smart
is-
idea.
Everyone inside.
Yeah.
Nixie,
Chris
did
Stark?
Mello ever let you drink?
would you like to drink?
I mean, she couldn't really
No,
stop
I'm not
me.
really fond of
Kane never
drinking.
let me. He was always
All
like,
right. Would you like to
terrible
wait out
idea.
here?
Mello was just as
I'm just
crazy as
chilling.
I was, so.
Alright.
Fair enough. Kane was the more sane
Responsible?
one of the two. Yeah, that's the word.
Go
yeah.
on, you two. Let's go drink. Enjoy.
But that's not a sentence I thought I'd hear
Mm.
today.
When the Empress tells you to drink, you drink.
I know.
When the Empress tells you to drink.
There
You
go.
do what the Empress says.
Appreciate it.
Mm-hmm. Enya, are you okay?
Enya's
I'm having
barkeeper.
I'm having
She's
a ball.
She's like, this is amazing.
If you find one, do tell.
Empress.
Ah, thank you.
I don't know. I only
It's
have
on
5
me.
emeralds on
Thank
me,
you.
man. I don't know what to get.
Oh, don't.
Don't drink that
Don't,
one. That's the one
don't.
that no.
Please
Yeah,
do
you've
not.
heard. Okay, yeah.
Yeah, no,
no,
I-
no.
I got it.
Can we
I drank it
possibly
once.
talk to Lady Rowena only having that on special order and not just available?
It says
in
purchase
general?
at risk.
She said,
It does,
Don't,
but even
Enya.
then.
Enya, no. Enya,
No, I'm
Sundew?
not
Enya,
crazy.
Enya, no.
You're crazy.
It's-
I'm not crazy.
we
It's
do
not
not need
good.
someone else down.
Yeah.
No.
please, not
Zack,
in my
do you wanna
kingdom,
drink?
please.
I'm good.
I would like
That's
a
so
drink,
much paperwork,
please.
I'm sure.
Alright.
I'm
What do you
buying
want?
this round. No.
Something strong, please.
Do it for everyone.
Wow.
Chris Stark?
Mhm.
Oh, dear. You alright?
Huh? No, yeah, I'm fine.
Sure, you don't want to join the group? Socialize, perhaps. I'm kidding. You do not need to force yourself.
I'm worried about Nixie.
I can understand why. Panicked me for a second. Well, standing out here definitely will not help you protect anyone. I
Yeah.
can assure you that. I'm concerned. If a Crystalline cannot control their power, and we all know that a Crystallian's power is quite powerful. They can one tap.
Yeah. Not a good look.
No, especially since it was on an Endarian citizen. But we do not speak of it. The general was on fire, thank God. Dragonborns are fireproof.
Nixie has a totem, right?
Yeah, she should be fine.
Good.
Do any of you want wine?
I
I'm
already
fine.
have. I'm good, thank you.
Okay. You, Crystal?
Not much of a wine drinker.
Okay, okay.
I hope Jura and Vincent are alright.
Judging by the talk I had with Jura and Vincent,
They spoke to you?
it's not. I spoke to them a minute ago before I came over here. Let's go over here quickly. Might have been Jura.
Well, no doubt. I doubt Vincent would have done anything, and if Jura asked so suddenly to have a side conversation with Vincent.
Justice said she'd never done anything like that before. Wanted to give Nixie a hug.
She'll be scared for a bit, but she'll be okay.
Hopefully the alcohol will keep her mind off it. Though it concerns me why they are on the roof.
Jumping on the roof.
I will talk to them.
Are you okay?
You two,
Oh, I
please
feel
get
too
off
hard.
the roof.
We're fine.
You do realize this is Rowena's
Yeah, but I
winery.
don't want to jump in her bushes.
We could go past
You have slow fall.
Please be careful.
Where are you?
Please get off the roof.
I literally don't.
Why can I jump so high?
And she said she wants to get onto them, but she knows their exact shoes that they're in. You breathing?
I'm fine. I am gonna be jumping
enjoy
all
that.
night long. Oh my goodness.
Oh dear lord.
This is
the jump.
I had it
boost
once
does give.
before.
I
This is
see.
great. Don't laugh. Listen, my legs aren't as good as they used to be, and this wine, wonderful.
Trying to say it.
Where are the other two?
I am old.
I can see them over there.
I'm 36.
Where
Tell me I'm
over
not old.
there?
I can't see that far. Unfortunately,
They are
my eyes
jumping
are
on
not.
Nixie's roof.
Your legs look fine.
Thank you. I appreciate it.
Zach, can you please keep an eye of them?
I got it.
Thank you.
Should I get them off the roof?
No, they're fine.
It is Nixie's roof after all, but though
they
it concerns me that they are on such a place.
They both do have slow fall.
If you all can excuse me one moment. Well, all right. I can only assume. I figured, with how quickly you wanted to speak with Vincent alone.
I figured he would understand the best, seeing as we're both Crystallian, but I think it was me.
Perhaps it was. I do recall from the battlefield, Crystallians have a unique ability to one-hit.
Yes.
And
but
I can only presume what that meant if Nixie went down so quickly and so suddenly.
yes. I have never done that before. I have a very small core, Your Majesty. I have never, to this point, been able to use magic other than slow falling and levitation.
Vincent, do you have a law book on you?
Yeah, I do. I think judging by those laws, it would be an attempt, even if mistakenly.
Correct. Struggling to find it.
It's one of the last ones.
If only our books weren't so long.
Unfortunately, it's going to become longer very shortly.
Spying and espionage. Treason.
Rule 10. It's on page 25. Or the start of it, anyway.
The accused may stand trial by combat in the Endarian Kingdom if the Endarian Emperor/Empress is missing from the list of witnesses. The final ruling will be a vote between all higher royalty within the Endarian Kingdom. If the accused is found guilty, they will be executed by the Void. Execution. On both ways. Both if the Emperor or Empress witnessed it, and if the court finds the perpetrator guilty. Difficult decision.
It is.
I'm afraid I was also a witness of the scene. You can only assume what that means.
Yes.
I advise you sit down. I understand. It was a mistake. Especially how you treat Nixie.
You asked to see me?
General.
Empress?
I, Empress Helen Agnew, hereby arrest Jura Barlow for attempted murder upon Nixie Lux.
I see.
Please stand up, Jura. The punishment for murder is execution if the Emperor or Empress is a witness. I, in fact, was a witness.
I understand.
Please escort her to the dungeon. Vincent, I am sorry, but the rules are the rules. If I were to go against them, one, it would be disobeying my mother's rules, and two, I'd be seen as a ruler who doesn't enforce.
It's completely understandable.
To see for forgiveness, perhaps I will set a meeting in course for jurors.
Would be best too.
Though I am unsure
How
if
do you
I should
feel?
go about it.
We kind of have to. However,
She has. Yet I was still a witness, and by law, it's.
in the end, it's your call. How I can see this vote panning out is that I will be for, Rowena will be against.
And as for. Then, a meeting is in store again. I will set a time for it. For now, let us return to Gray's Winery to make sure everyone else is all right. Oh. You too?
climbing on things again.
I don't believe they can hear us. You too?
Oh my Jesus.
Oh my gosh.
Climbing on things, I see.
Huh?
Oh,
Oh no, 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 no. Hold on. General Commander Amaterasu was up here before I got up here.
Yeah, yeah. Oh my gosh.
I didn't climb things as I once did. I promise.
Yes, we'll be discussing that later. Why is everyone seeming to be on high places?
This is. It's gonna sound very childish, but they called it the cool people's hangout, and only people with specific invites got to be there, which tend to be Vulkan, Apollo, Kristark, Zack, Rowena, and Nixie.
Hmm. You.
Hello, Commander.
Commander.
Hello. Empress,
Hmm.
I believe we should have a chat soon.
Yes, that I discussed with Vincent. We will be having a royal meeting. And
I think, honestly, we need to make sure that Marin is there.
yes,
There's some
I-
questions I need to ask her as well.
I understand.
Do you know where she went after the burial?
I'm not sure. She's...
All right. Do apologies, both of you.
You're all good?
Rowena, I believe you wanted to speak.
Yeah, but it was nothing important. I just wanted to chat. So if it's not the time, I understand.
It is quite all right. If
Yes, I can leave the top of this mushroom.
come here. Oh,
Fire.
that works as well.
Great gift. At least they're going inside of the house now.
Would you like to speak privately?
If that's possible, yeah.
You three, please stick with Enya so she's not lonely.
I am going to check on
Ah,
girls.
of course. So, you wanted to speak?
I just wanted to chat. You know, because... Am I allowed to just speak? Not in... I'm bad at this. I just want to get it off my chest. You do kind of intimidate me. So, if I do stutter or whatever, it's because of that.
It's quite alright. I tend to have that effect on people.
But you know, I just wanted to, you know, the gifts to and fro since the coronation. I thought just a friendly chat would be nice.
Of course. What would you like to chat about?
Yeah, there's a problem there. I didn't think this far ahead. But the cooking, not the cooking, but like the making of the tea and stuff. How did you came to do that? Because that you do it very well.
Well, I did have quite a bit of time upon my hands when I was not on the battlefield. And, well, Mother did like the teas. So I took it upon myself to make some for her as she worked both on and off the battlefield.
It's so nice of you.
It is the least I can do for my mother.
If I may ask, did you have a good relationship with your mother?
Well, to be fair, she did the best she could. At the time, it was stressful for everyone. During the war, she did her best, trying to both protect her kingdom and her family. That is why she is well regarded within the kingdom. As strict as she may be about her rules, she
Better have strict rules than not be safe.
correct. Jeez.
Huh?
Sorry, I heard Chris Stark for a moment.
Oh, okay.
But based on the coronation,
Oh no.
it doesn't seem you were too fond, or at least the High Lady herself wasn't fond of the former High Lady.
Yeah. Our previous High Lady was not the nicest. Not just strict rules, but it felt like she didn't care a lot about citizens.
I see.
For me right now, it's a big, not a big blur, but I try not to think about those times too much. But it definitely was not too good to be alive back then.
I can only imagine what it would be like. Then again, I was on the battlefield most of the time.
About that, I am curious, what was the weapon of choice?
I had a katana that was with me during the war. It was something I had also lost during the war. I sent a letter to Sundew rather recently about remaking it, though it will be quite a challenge to make as it was a rune blade.
Oh, that indeed.
Made out of Eternium.
Wow, that's indeed not too easy to make. I've never made it before, but I've indeed looked into how to do it.
Yes.
But I bet she's up for the task.
Sundew is quite capable. I believe she can do it.
Likewise.
With that blade, I've slain so many goblins. Hopefully, that will not happen again.
Yeah, I do not want that either. Not that I would be of much use in that army right now.
Why is that?
Still. The glaring, obvious mechanical arm wasn't always there.
Who says that cannot help you in battle?
Never looked at it that way, but ever since I got honorably discharged, after I lost my arm, I always had this different look on violence and war.
I can understand why, but do not think of it as a disability. Despite it being a mechanical arm, it is still an arm, yes?
Definitely. I can do everything a normal arm can.
Then you can wield a blade like a normal arm can.
You're not wrong. Those are actually very kind words.
I believe Vincent needs to speak with me. Apologies for cutting this conversation so short.
No, you're all good, Empress. I definitely do want to chat another time, though.
Of course, and please
It's very...
call me Helen.
Are you sure?
Yes.
Okay. Then it was very nice talking to you, Helen.
You as well, Rowena.
Is Reyna laughing a lot?
Come here for a second. One second. We'll be back.
Vincent,
Yes.
I saw you waving me down.
No, I was just seeing how you were doing.
I'm alright.
Quit yawning.
Who was yawning?
Go to bed.
You again.
Okay, Stark.
Huh?
We will be holding another royal meeting soon.
Okay.
If you see Apollo, whenever he wakes, please do inform him.
Pass. If he's feeling alright.
Let us not tell any citizen yet. That includes Sundew. For now, let this stay within the castle grounds. Those who live outside of it should not know. Until we
Understood.
come to a decision.
Definitely. I'm waiting on Reyna to get back. He's finishing up with Nixie.
I will say I have a personal mission starting on Tuesday, so I will be leaving Zack in charge while I'm away.
I see.
I'll be
Then
away for a week. So if we're going to schedule a meeting, it'll have to be by Monday or after I get back.
Then it is rather pressing, so we will have it by Monday. Okay. Where are the?
They went inside.
Yes, I see them. Eventually, we will need to speak to Nixie about this, though I'd rather wait till after the decision,
I just remembered something.
because then it will be confirmed whether it will happen or not.
Yeah, that's what I expected to happen.
Nothing. What did we talk about? We talked about eyes.
But I got
Eyes.
That's not it.
We just had to talk about books and the book club.
No, okay.
Yet you said eyes.
Well,
Yeah, Reyna said anyone with eyes could see that, which was really funny to me.
Wow.
it was an accident. Trust me, I already volunteered to jump in the void for it, but it was
so funny.
Kind of funny.
It was really funny.
I think you need to go to bed. I think I need to go
Yeah,
retire.
probably.
I think we've had a long day.
Perhaps.
Okay. I will talk to you later, my friend.
Yeah. Have fun. Good
Yes.
luck.
Good luck to you too, because that means it's time. Good luck.
Bye.
Keep me updated.
Will do.
How are you feeling, Nixie?
I'm okay.
Hey.
That's
y'all
good.
Okay?
Just joined the not a bit earlier.
Oh,
Ay, they are loud.
what's wrong?
I'll explain it to you when we get back to another.
I will be properly retiring now. Please keep a lookout for anything.
Of course.
Farewell. Good morrow.
I made her laugh, so it's fine. But does that make you feel better at all?
I
don't know how to feel about this.
apologies. I
No,
tend
you're
to do that
I know.
quite often. I will be retiring. Thank you all for attending
Sweet dreams.
both the funeral and the trial.
Of course.
Thank you for having us.
Please do get home safely.
Of course.
Farewell.
Farewell.
Jura. I'm sorry, Jura Barlow. You would think Mother, by law, would say to execute them. But that is if murder was counted for. Then that would mean the same for Vela. I will have to think on it as I rest.